Steve Taylor's High School Stars of the Week. I'm Nick Marconi here with Tom Cole, Terry Crosby, and Steve Taylor. And we got a great show for you today. It's actually a little different show, right? We're going to highlight a family. So the whole family's a star, right?
Right.
All right, and then we got some basketball standout.
Yep.
Guys, take it away.
It's going to be a fun one. This is great. I don't know how, Tom, you always find these amazing stories. This one is like none other. Nick hit it nail on the head.
Yep.
Talking about a family. But tell us about this connection and why they are a star of the week.
Yeah, well, I think, first of all, Nick's on fire today. That's one of his best opens, I would say,
That's
right?
good.
Yeah,
Yes,
pretty good.
yes.
I mean, he might be spent for the rest of the week now, Nick will be sleeping on his desk here in about 20 minutes, but he's done for the day.
What's a marketing director's job entail at Taylor Automotive? Well, once a week you got to do an intro. You be the hype man, and
Those of you interested in applying, please email Steve Taylor. Nick's irreplaceable. He's absolutely irreplaceable. Cross and I can go tomorrow, but Nick is irreplaceable. Anyways, January 26th, Phantom of the Opera at St. Ursula. And you allow us to get outside the box, Steve, and which I really appreciate. Yes, we cover all the athletes and the coaches, but sometimes in the schools, boy, there are whether they're managers or cheerleaders, or this is one of those stories. Bill Hayes, who is the director of the musical at Ursula, which is, again, January 26th at Ursula, and it's Phantom of the Opera. Bill has his entire family, his daughter, Laura, am I right on that? Laura. She plays a number of musical instruments. She's acting on stage in the Phantom. She's a freshman at Ursula. His son, Chris, who's a senior at St. Francis, he plays a number of instruments. He's acting on stage. And to just kind of the coup d'etat, something on just to top it off, the grandfather, Granddad Hayes, is in the orchestra playing. So
awesome.
It's a family endeavor, and how cool for a high school experience that Dad's directing, you've got your daughter, your son, and your grandfather. Phantom of the Opera, January 26th, Ursula. It'll be great.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Tom, that is an amazing story. I mean, it really, really is. When I was reading, I was like, wow. And oftentimes when somebody starts to do something in the family, and then everybody else gradually gets interested in whatever that is.
Right.
That is amazing. That really, really is. So congratulations to the entire family.
Yeah, for sure. I went to school with a guy named Bill Hayes who went to St. Francis, about my age. He could have kids that, senior and freshman over there. I wonder if this is the same guy.
I played football with a guy named Bill Hayes, who was a center and a great center in our football team. He was played as a sophomore when I was a senior. So I don't know. There's maybe a Hayes connection. Yeah, possibly.
I love it though. A good story,
Yes,
and obviously support Phantom of the Opera and all the actors, actresses over at it's St. Ursula.
St. Ursula. Yep.
Yeah, I believe I got some kids in my family going to see that. So
Yeah, great.
It'll be a fun show. Yep, absolutely. Hey, next we are moving over to a basketball standout at Central Catholic. Boy, I feel like we don't go too many shows without talking about somebody at Central.
Yeah.
Whether it's on the girls basketball,
Yeah,
volleyball, the
Right.
guys football team, basketball, baseball, I mean, geez, coaches, chronicles. We know Central's got a lot of stellar athletes over there. Talk about this special student.
Isaiah Brennerman, who is a tremendous player at Central Catholic. He had 16 the other night against, I just interviewed Coach Boyce, who's a great coach at Perrysburg, and he's got a wonderful team. And Central just beat him, and Isaiah had 16. From a great family, he's a great basketball player. But Cross, you know more about this than I do. Talk about Isaiah.
That was a really, really tough game, and it went down to the wire. And I was really amazed at Isaiah because he stepped up to the free throw line and sucked like 4 free throws in a row. You know what I mean?
Big
But the
time.
amazing thing about this guy, he's an absolute beast.
Yeah.
He is. And I love his versatility because he can play the 1, the 2, the 3, and the center.
Wow.
So you got a high school athlete, right, that can play any position on
And
the
what
court.
year is Isaiah for us?
Isaiah, I believe, is a junior this
So
year.
he's got some time to go.
Yeah, I believe he's a junior. Beautiful family with Christine.
And his mom's on a TV star.
Yeah, Christian Brown, 13
And his
ABC,
dad is a TPS star.
TBS star. So they come from good stock.
Yeah.
And don't forget about his sisters. They're ballers too.
Yeah.
They can get on too. So congratulations to the
Congratulations.
whole family.
That's awesome. I think I
Yes.
just read this morning that Central boys and girls team are both ranked
Right.
number 2 in the state, number 3 in the state,
Yes.
something like that, 2
Right.
and 3. So
Right.
Yes.
yeah, big time performances
Yes.
coming from Central Catholic and his family. So awesome. awesome show. Thanks for finding these great student
Yes,
athletes that we
yes.
can recognize and this whole great family. So that's going to be fun. Get out and support all your local athletes. Go to the games. Go to the musicals, go out and just have some fun supporting these kids. There's so much great local talent in Northwest Ohio. And as always, if you know anybody you'd love to see recognized in the show, reach out to any one of us. We'd love to highlight them. Big shout out to Marco's Pizza, too, for obviously supporting the show for all these years. Supporting Tom Cole and his gluten-free 2023 goal of...
He's doing a little bit, he's doing a lot better this year.
A lot more room in his jacket,
Yes,
boss. I
exactly.
don't know.
Looking good.
And
I
you
like
know what
it.
his nickname is? I mean, come on.
Slim Goody.
Slim Goody.
Slim Goody. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.